Hello and welcome to a very merry Mech Talk, the show where jollies might be a substance of drug abuse. It's the holidays and maybe even Christmas depending on who you ask, so to celebrate the occasion I thought I'd read a classic Capcom tale about a young man who witnessed the spirit of the season with his own eyes. No, not the Resident Evil Christmas special. No, not Rudolph the Bionic Commando. Here we go. A forgotten world known as Lost Planet. Let's get into it. 'Twas a night with all snow and no tree. But that's commonplace on the planet EDN-3. Humans jumped to colonize this cold and desolate place, and it was going well until they met a hostile race. The Acrid were big, mean, hot-blooded to the core. No, literally, you shoot them and hot stuff comes out, nothing more.
Look at all that juice!
To put this thermal energy to use, vital suits were made. A few were magnificent, the rest were a passing grade. VS for short, they're powered by thick heat juice. However, the moment you run out...
Oh, hi! You caught me in a goose!
Almost all suits have weapons on the left and the right. They can even be swapped out, even in a firefight. They can dash and hover up to a certain height, but not a single one is capable of sustained flight. There's various cockpits that put cars to shame. Open canopies, front windshields, even enclosed frames. But there was one that stood out from the rest. It was the bomb. It even had a spot in the fighting game, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. This is the PTX-140, known as Hardballer. Compared to other anime mecha, it's considerably smaller. However, as the name implies, it packs quite a punch. With an arm-mounted chainsaw, it cuts with a crutch. We first see it piloted by our protag Wayne and his dad. But today, it's piloted by St. Nicholas, aren't we so glad? Santa Claus, my friend, what present have you brought me?
Here, you fucking weeb. It's EX Troopers for 3DS and PS3.
Thank you, my jolly man. Can I have your autograph, pretty please?
No.
Then he got in the fucking robot and flew past the trees. You may be wondering what this has to do with the Lost Planet. How about a quick lesson? Take a seat, Janet. After its acclaimed sequel, Capcom was at a crossroads. They wanted to appeal to a different demographic, so they split the workload. The West got... and the East was given EX Troopers, as colorful and anime as can be. Besides the Ugu look, not much changed with the rest, but there was one VS that stands apart as the best. The Advanced VS Gingira, named by its pilot Bren. In terms of sheer power, it's almost a 10. Its movement compared to Hardballer is considerably faster. Plus the AI has this unique quirk of calling Bren Master. Weapons include a high energy attack and boomerang pauldrons that float with a strange aura. Functionality-wise, it can float, walk, throw punches as fast as you can say. With all these mechs that use thermal energy as fuel, you may be wondering if these things are cool. Apart from Gingira, they're bland, this is true. But I enjoy their aesthetic, especially in Lost Planet 2. From the dorky ski boy to the bulky spider tanks, the variety in this series is the reason I give thanks. And much like what they did to this Grand Seed, it feels like a work of art. These mechs, this series, the story as a whole are quite close to my heart. And as this story wraps up, I have one more message just from me. Happy holidays, Happy New Year. There is no Lost Planet 3.